Hey guys, it's Ann popping on behind no apron again, but here I am cooking again. So I thought I would show you what we're having for a football game snack today. These are called Neptune wontons, and they're super easy to do and really fun. So if you like, say, crab wontons, or I don't know, anything seafoody with a crunch, maybe you could do this with a real variety of things. But I have a mixture already started, so I just thought I'd walk you through the finishing touches of it because I'm actually using partly some leftovers that I had and partly some additional things. But the very first thing I did just for easy working is I took some wontons and I just laid them out, the wonton wrappers, and I just laid them out on a little sheet pan. And then if I was home, I would have used my spritzer, but I don't have that here. So I just used a little cooking spray and I sprayed them so that they're really easy to seal. So I've done that, that's step one. And these get baked in the air fryer, so I'll cover those steps with you too as I go along. And then step two is I already had some crab cooked that was left over. So I softened the cream cheese and I stirred together crab and the cream cheese, and now I'm going to add the seasonings, but I'm also going to finish chopping up some shrimp and the rest of the green onion, and then I just have it all mixed here in a bowl. But you do need to add a little bit of soy sauce. So we're just going to put a little bit of soy sauce in the bowl, and I probably moved that out of your way. So for this size batch that I'm doing today, like maybe a half a teaspoon, all right? And then if you haven't been buying wonton wrappers before, this is the packaging that they come in. And they come in this great big stack. And I will just tell you, when you take them out, like look at all those in there. They really work the best if you let them sit out and get close to room temperature. But they're very easy to peel apart because they have like this little flour layer. So there's all kinds of things you can make with wonton wrappers, from little pizza pockets to, you know, that typical crab rangoon at your favorite Oriental restaurant. But I laid those out, as I told you, and then spritzed them a little bit. So the filling has soy sauce. It has about a half of a teaspoon of seasoning salt. And I told you I hadn't found measuring spoons here, so I'm just kind of shaking. And then it has some crushed peppercorn and garlic in it. Two of my favorites from our pantry line, so that's really nice. And then after we actually bake these in the air fryer, this is what you dip it in, some kind of sweet chili sauce. And this is a really great brand. I really like this, and we got it at Publix down here, but I also saw it at Walmart. So it's a good one. So I have that seasoning in the mix, and then I want to add the rest of the green onion and a couple more cooked shrimp. And I was just going to show you, when you're working with something like this, like an egg roll wrapper or a wonton skin, you want the bulk ingredient, which is the ingredient that is the most, which in this case is the shrimp. You want it chopped really fine. So the food chopper to the rescue. So you guys can see how finely that chopped that. And if you're watching the NFL football games today and you're making football snacks, put in the comments. I want to know what you're having, okay? And we started, it's a big game day, because we started by watching the Cyclones, who hung on for a great win. And now we're watching football, so we're just going to have some tailgate type snacks. And then I just want this green onion not cut quite as fine. So I'm just using my sharp utility knife, and I split it so that I can really quickly slice it. So it's really fast. And using the cutting mats lets you pick it up and slide it right into the bowl. And once you have all the ingredients in there, just mix it really well so everything's blended, but like don't over mix it. Don't worry about it getting smooth, okay? So we're gonna just add our green onions. And we're gonna blend this with the cream cheese and the other shrimp and onions that I'd already put in here. So I'll give you a little look here. Okay, then just take like a nice heaping tablespoon. Let me pull this back over here. And we'll start on the end because I actually layered a couple up. And when you're working with the wonton, let me pull up so I can show you here. So this is your wonton. So I like to seal by pulling up the opposite corners and pushing down the dough so you have all 4 corners. And then just kind of poke to seal it, okay? And then we're going to put it on one of the trays for the air fryer. So I'll do another one so you guys can see it here. Just pull up the corners across from each other and seal them. And so the reason I lightly sprayed it with the nonstick spray is so that these will seal. So then you can pull them up like this, okay? So then you have your little wonton. I'll do one more and then I'll tell you what we're doing. I'm looking to see if anybody's put something in the comments. Oh yeah, so some of you have made chicken fajitas. That sounds really good. What other kind of game day snacks do you guys like? Put it in there. Again, your 4 corners. Just squeeze to seal. And then once I have this air fryer tray completely full of my wontons, I will again lightly spritz it with the aerosol spray because that's what I have here. Then I'll put it in my air fryer, which I have tucked on the counter behind me. I don't know if you can see it over there. Yeah, you can see just the corner of it. I'll put it in the air fryer on the middle rack on air fry for about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. I do check it, but they'll get to be a nice golden brown and it's really fun. And then don't forget to dip it here in this sweet chili sauce. So I'm gonna be reading all of your guys' comments. I'd sure love some of you guys to go live and show me what you're cooking. Because I think if you watched me yesterday, maybe you found out that you certainly don't have to be perfect at this because my camera kept going like that. But look at tonight's camera, it stayed upright. So hopefully you're enjoying that. I will be back another day with another recipe. See you guys soon.